Hello, my name is John Lee, and I'm the president of Alpha Training and Consulting, and I have a true passion for preparing students for ASQ certification exams. But today, what we're going to talk about is what is the CSQP body of knowledge. Certified Supplier Quality Professional. It's a wonderful certification, and I highly recommend it. Well, what does the body of knowledge look like that they're going to be testing you on? Well, here we go. Supplier strategy, you're going to be tested 22 questions on that topic. Risk management, 14 questions. Supplier selection and part qualification, 30 questions. Supplier performance and monitoring and improvement, 30 questions. Supplier quality management, 30 questions. Relationship management, 14 questions. Business governance, ethics, and compliance, 10 questions. Then they're going to give you 15 beta questions also. That equates to 165 questions. Now the beta questions, those are just questions that are infiltrated into the exam. You won't know which ones they are, but if you miss those, they won't count against you. Now if you get them right, they're not going to help you either. That's why we call them the beta test questions. And they'll look to see how long it takes you to finish those questions. They'll look at the pass rates on those questions. They'll look to see if there's any complaints on those questions, and then they'll know where to put it in the exam or whether to take it out of future exams. They're one of the steps in creating ASQ questions. I've seen a lot of questions in preparation for ASQ exam, but ASQ exam questions are a very high quality question. When I see one, I know that that has to come from ASQ because they spend a lot of time making sure they get it right. And that when I say good questions, that doesn't mean they're not tricky. They are. But they're very good questions. So you have 165 questions total. This is a 4.5 hour exam, which means you have 1 minute and 38 seconds per question, which isn't bad. It's a little less than probably the average ASQ exam, so you have to be well prepared so you can get through this one. Now, this bar graph, of course, tells you the same thing. It's just a little more graphical. You can see the big hitters here that they test on: supplier quality management, supplier performance monitoring and improvement, supplier selection, and part qualification. So this is basics of the ASQ body of knowledge for CSQP. Here is the website address, so you can go visit that before you take the test. Make sure nothing's changed. They change once in a while, but it's not usually very much, so this is probably pretty good for you here. Now, that still doesn't give you a lot of resolution for what's on the exam, so I showed you here what I put together to prepare you for the ASQ certification exam. That's the module title and how much time each of these lectures take. So I'll step out of the way. You can put this on pause and look at that a little closer if you'd like. Now, my lectures don't cover 100% of the body of knowledge. I try to choose the more difficult parts, or the things that they test most frequently on, but that doesn't cover it all. So I also have you review the primer, Indiana Quality Council primer, and I go lecture on each of those chapters also. Specifically, I lecture on the test questions they give you at the end of each chapter. And then, of course, I give you some practice exams. So this is the type of thing you need to study to prepare yourself for the CSQP exam. It's a great certification, great information to understand, and quality professional, like a quality supplier, quality engineer is another name for CSQP. It's a great career, so hopefully you'll move forward on this. Thank you for joining me in this video. Remember, I have passed most all of the certification exams, including the CSQP. There it is right there. And I would be more than honored to help you in your preparation. So if you need help or have any questions, please contact me and I'll help you out. Thank you and have a great day. Goodbye.